channel, hope you're all well. It's been so long, a lot longer than I expected, and sorry I'm losing my voice, so bear with me for one moment. But yeah, it's been so long since I last made a video, and I thought before I come back doing videos I'd do like sort of like a life update and a Q&A for you guys. I told you guys to ask me some questions in Snapchat, and a lot of you had quite a few questions, so I am going to answer them. Before I move on to the answers, I'll give you guys sort of like a brief update of what I've been getting up to and some of the stuff that have been happening. So where do I start? My job is quite demanding as it is, so I do try and find the balance in between making videos, working and trying to do my job. I do love all aspects of making videos and everything, so I have been trying my best to be as consistent as I can. Oh dear, my phone just dropped. And it's kind of been a bit tricky in this past couple of weeks. Also with my dad as well, who's been unwell, and he was unwell for quite a while, so we were just basically helping out, just so aiding him back and helping him. He was at the hospital for a few days or so, but we sort of had to take a break from like work and, you know, blogging and everything, just so we can get a lot of things in personal life as well in order. So yeah, that's been one of the aspects. I was also away. I went to Croatia with my friends and also my sister Shirley. It was so much fun. We went for the Fresh Island Festival. A lot of you've probably heard about it, and the only reason why I went is because Chris Brown was going to be there. But cut long story short, we didn't get to see Chris Brown. There was a problem with the whole venue situation, so only a few people managed to see him. But I don't want to get into the whole story of that, because then I'll just get upset again. But it's understandable. The weather got really bad in the last couple of days there, so it was quite hard for him to like perform. But I managed to see people like Kalani. Kalani's amazing live. She's got such a beautiful voice. I also managed to see Ty Dolla $ign. I absolutely love Ty Dolla $ign. I love his music. And Wiz Khalifa was there, but I didn't get to see him because he was on the same time as Ty Dolla $ign, so we just went to Ty Dolla $ign. And who else was there as well? There were a few other acts as well, but it was really, really good. I mean, Croatia is such a beautiful country. Yes, so I had so much fun there. And I've been doing a lot of other stuff and have quite a lot of exciting videos to come up for you guys in this coming weeks. It's also my birthday soon, and I'm really excited for that. I'm having a joint birthday with one of my best friends who we also share the same birthday with. It's like in June. We threw a surprise birthday party for one of my best friends. It was so much fun. Had lots of food, drinks. She was so stunned. I managed to cook for her. We had some jollof, some mac and cheese, some salad, we had some burger, we had some barbecue chicken. If you guys want to see a snippet, I'm going to show you now.
What are you guys doing? Thank you.
This ain't birthday girl. Hey.
Video is coming right after this video. I have basically a different approach to my meal prep, but I will also be giving you guys some tips and tricks in order to have a successful meal prep for yourself. So yeah, that's basically it, and basically everything in a nutshell. What else was I going to say? So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys a meal prep, and this is a sneak peek of the meal prep video that is coming up. And I also made plantain bread, so check it out. So yeah guys, that is it, and these are some of the videos that are coming up in upcoming weeks. I'm also thinking I might do a vlog for like my birthday. I don't know. Keep you guys posted in that one. So now moving over to the Q&A. A lot of you guys had some questions. So let's get started. I dropped my phone. Typical. Okay, so the lighting's gone back down, so I'm just going to quickly answer these questions. So the first question is from Brit L, and she says, what is your favourite book? I have quite a few, but one of my favourite books that I've read is Things That Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. I nearly forgot his name for a second. I think that's probably one of the best books I've read. It's because also at the time when I was reading it, I was in Lagos. And it felt a bit more surreal. I think it's a book that is beautifully written. You want to know a bit more about African arts, literature, then I definitely recommend reading Chinua Achebe's books. Other books I like to read, they vary. One of my favourite book series of all time is Twilight series. I absolutely love that. I've read the books like over 2 to 3 times. And guys, I'm going to let you know again that I am losing my voice. So I apologise if I sound very, very sort of... And this is asked by Shay Marie, and she says, hi Kezia, do you have any advice for bigger bust, as I have a hard time finding clothes to fit my body and I love your videos. Thank you very much, Shay. And yes, I feel you 100%, because any girl or anybody who has some bigger bust, it is an issue, because unfortunately they don't have clothes out there that really caters to some of us girls, and if we do have to spend quite a lot of money on it. But one of the advice and a very critical thing that I've learned is that you need to make sure that your undergarment, which is your bras, is very well fitted. There are many stores here in the UK, I can specifically say, I'm not sure outside of the UK, but if not, seek stores in your specific country or region that specialise in bras for women for bigger bust. In the UK, stores like Bravissimo, stores like Rigby and Peller, which are quite expensive but their quality is on point. Bravissimo, Rigby and Peller, Fig Leaves, Marks and Spencer's. These are some of the stores that do very, very good bras for women with bigger bust, and they measure you so you know exactly what size you are, because sometimes in some places they vary, but I find that whenever I'll go into these stores where they are trained specifically to actually measure and they know what they're talking about, I feel a bit more confident and I find the right garments to wear underneath. So definitely look out for that, and I would leave the name of the stores and link in the description bar below, but guys, if I do forget, please remind me. Next question is by Sobi, and she says, when will you post your meal prep video, and what are your pre and post workout snacks? I will post my meal prep video, as I showed you guys earlier on. There's a sneak peek, and the video will come out on Sunday, and I'll be showing you guys how I meal prep, which is slightly different, but I will give you guys some tips and tricks that really helped me, that hopefully can accommodate most of you. What I have for pre and post workout. So pre-workout, I've learnt from personal experience, also from professional advice. Pre-workout, you need something that will give you energy, so carbs is a good fuel for that. Post-workout, I have things like my protein shake. I could even have things like peppered, not peppered, but like seasoned chicken, like quinoa. Carbs give you fuel, protein helps repair the muscles after. So you have carbs before and proteins after. Next question, and this is by Chili Banks, and she says, who taught you how to cook and how did you get started? I learned how to cook from my mum. She used to cook every day. Even after work, she'll come home and she will cook. So I always had the experience to watch firsthand. I had to cook a lot of traditional foods. But I really got a head start at university, because obviously I was living by myself and I needed to practice these skills I picked up. The first ever thing I made at university was jollof. It was a flop. And I remember phoning my mum thinking, oh my god, what have I done? Because the rice wasn't cooked properly. But then after a while, I sort of got used to it. My mum, and also watching Food Network, I love food, and from as long as I can remember, I had a slight obsession with cooking. Even when we were younger, and when we used to live in Nigeria, grandma would literally, despite having a kitchen and everything, she used to cook over a coal for specific dishes, and it was beautiful. And I used to sit down there alongside my siblings and I would watch her and I would just try and emulate it. So it's always been with me, but university gave me that experience to really cook. And if you're at uni, this is your time to really experiment and go all out for yourself, your flatmates and your friends. And yeah, so that is it. Hopefully that answers your question. Next question is by Sun-Kissed. She says, what did you study at university and what else do you do aside from YouTube? At university I studied media? What? I studied media with journalism. Basically media as a whole, which studied PR marketing, but I specifically chose journalism because I wanted to become a journalist. If not, I wanted to go into broadcast journalism, but that sort of changed as I did my course because my course was so broad. I was able to tap into different sectors such as marketing, PR, design. It also had a bit of political science as well because it sort of championed everything. You know, like with journalism, it does have a lot to do with politics depending on what sort of journalism you choose, but that was it, and I really enjoyed my course. My job kind of involves what I studied at university, but the sector that I work in, or the industry I work in, is quite niche, and I will reveal it, maybe not so much now, but maybe eventually I would reveal exactly what it is I do. It is very niche, but yeah, that is it for now. But yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea. Next question is by Miss Dimple. So she says, what is your all-time favourite TV series? And that is a really good question, also hard at the same time, but if there's two programs that I could watch without ever getting bored, which makes me happy, would be Friends and My Wife and Kids. And if you guys know any good programs that you can recommend, please leave them in the comment section below because I would love to know. Okay, next question is from Steph, and she says, hi, if you could choose one ice cream flavour to have for the rest of your life or eat poop, what would it be? I certainly won't be eating poop, would I? But ice cream flavour would be chocolate chip with vanilla. Yeah, that's cheating, that might be two, but those are the two ice creams I would eat for the rest of my life because you can never go wrong with them. Next question is, what is the best song at the moment? That is a good question. And oh no, I lost your name. I'm so sorry. Got this thing about Snapchat, it goes. But the best song at the moment is DJ Khaled featuring Drake, and it is For Free. Have you guys heard the song? Some of you guys have most likely heard it, and it is a real banger. And I'm gonna play it for you.
Another one. We the major key. DJ Khaled. I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have a superpower, cause I'm off of CC. And I'm off the Hennessy. And like your boy from Compton said, you know, gang free. I got girls that I should have made pay for it.
That is one of the best songs at the moment. Next question is by Tesh, and she says, what is your favourite Nigerian dish? And this is really hard because I absolutely love everything, but some of my favourite is the suya, puff, meat pie. I love most of the soups. We have things like okra, a lot of spinach soups, I love efo, but mainly rice and stew. Anything with rice, jollof rice, anything with rice and stew, a bit of pepper, I am there. That is my favourite. I just love Nigerian food in general, so it's quite hard. Next question is, and this is by p.chooks, and they said, do you and your sister feel like you can't fully live your life and do what you want because you're influential? And I think that's quite a good question. I mean, I can't really speak for my sister, but I can speak for myself. And for those of you who don't know, my sister Shirley B, she also makes videos on YouTube. She's been here longer before me, so you probably most likely know of her. I think I still live my life. I'm still quite obviously normal with my friends and my family. I mean that I do have a really good life offline, if that makes any sense, and my friends and my family, they already know me, so I don't really feel like I have to change anything. The only thing that comes in is that anybody who does work out there or who's known on a certain platform, and there is obviously a level of responsibility, I think, that we have, that we can't really, we have to be careful of what you do or you say, in the sense that it could be taken the wrong way or it might be misinterpreted. So but aside from that, I don't really think so, but there are times where that element does kick in, that there are certain things that you can't do because of that. Whereas sometimes if I think back, well, if I was a nobody, then I probably would just be doing whatever and however I like. But yeah, I do feel like that sometimes. And this is a question I've had quite a lot, so I thought I'd sort of group it. And the question is advice in starting a YouTube channel. My advice is, and this is what I learned, just get yourself a decent equipment. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, it just needs to be a good camera. Have a nice place where you can take your videos, and have a nice sort of corner or backdrop or something that is could not distract people from, do you know what I mean? But yeah, just have good equipment. Great thing about YouTube is that you can just have fun with it and be yourself. Another question that I had was health related questions, so, and you know, my fitness sort of thing, so I thought I'd just answer that in general. I like to live what I call a healthy sort of balanced lifestyle. I eat actually whatever I want. I'm not really restricted with my diet. We've all gone through bouts or times when we've all been trying to be like, yeah, I'm going to stick to a diet, but reality is that when you're really restrictive, you tend not to follow it. And my advice, just be realistic with your approach to healthy eating, and depends on the sort of goals that you want. But if you need help, seek professional advice. That's what I would say. And that leads me on to something we touched on very briefly. It's a new app from the NHS. I collaborated with them alongside a lot of other lovely YouTubers, introducing one of the best apps you can actually download, and it helps you with everything. If you need to have any information, especially with healthy eating or how to have a healthy balanced diet, definitely download the NHS app. I will leave the link in the description bar below. It covers everything, also mental being, so how to deal with mental health issues. The link in the description bar below, and I definitely think it's an app that, especially if you're a young adult, definitely download it. And this is for those living in the UK. If you're outside of the UK, hey, you might want to download the app, but for all my UK subscribers, definitely download this app. I use it, it's helped me a lot, and it's a place that I go to because you get professional, adequate advice, not going to like the left or right end of the internet. You just get all the advice you need in one place. Alright my lovelies, thank you so much for watching my video. Due to personal reasons that was beyond my control, I couldn't film, but now I will try and get as regular videos as I can, and I'm going to leave you all with a sneak peek of what's to come, and also what I got up to in the past week. And until next time my lovelies, I will see you all very soon, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.
Happy birthday to you. That's a hard one. Happy birthday, dear Kezia.e. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Hey! Bring it! Hey!